Once upon a time, in a small coastal town where the waves kissed the shore every morning, there lived a young woman named Clara. Clara loved the quiet rhythm of the town, the comforting smell of salt in the air, the distant calls of gulls, and the cozy little bookstore where she worked every day. One rainy autumn afternoon, a young man named Ethan walked into the bookstore, dripping wet from the sudden storm. He carried a worn leather notebook, and his eyes were kind but distant, as if he carried a secret he couldn't share. Clara watched him struggle to dry his coat. "Here," she said softly, handing him a warm cup of tea. "It's on the house." Ethan smiled, a little embarrassed. "Thank you. I didn't expect the rain to come so suddenly." From that simple moment, a friendship blossomed. They started talking about everything: books, music, and dreams, always over steaming cups of tea. Ethan loved to draw, filling his notebook with sketches of the sea and the town, while Clara loved to lose herself in poetry. Slowly, their hearts began to understand each other in ways words couldn't quite describe. Winter came, painting the town with a blanket of soft snow. One evening, Ethan invited Clara to walk along the frozen pier. He held her hand carefully, their fingers intertwining in the cold air. "Clara," he whispered, his breath a small cloud in front of him, "I've never felt this way before. You make every day brighter, even in the coldest winter." Warmth spread through Clara's chest, chasing away the chill. "Ethan, I feel the same. I think I've been waiting for someone like you all my life." Spring arrived, and the town blossomed with vibrant flowers. Clara and Ethan spent their days painting, walking, and laughing together, their love growing with the season. But life, as it often does, had a different plan. Ethan received a prestigious scholarship to study art in another country. The news was both exciting and heartbreaking. Leaving would be difficult, but Clara knew she couldn't hold him back from his dream. "I'll wait for you," she promised, tears welling in her eyes. "No matter how long it takes, I'll wait." They shared one last, long embrace at the train station before Ethan left. For months, they bridged the distance with handwritten letters and late-night phone calls, sharing their separate lives and dreaming of the day they'd be together again. Every season reminded them of their love: the warmth of autumn, the closeness of winter, the hope of spring, and the joy of summer. Finally, after 2 long years, Ethan returned. He stood at the very same pier where they had shared their first kiss. Clara saw him from a distance and ran into his arms without a moment's hesitation. "I kept my promise," she whispered, her voice muffled against his coat. "And I kept mine," Ethan said, holding her tightly as if he'd never let go. "Nothing could ever change what we have." From that day forward, Clara and Ethan learned that true love is patient, resilient, and grows stronger across time and distance. Together, they painted their life with all the beautiful colors of the seasons, knowing that a love so deeply nurtured could withstand anything. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales of love and life. See you in the next one.